Hello, first grade. Today, for our reading mini lesson, we're going to talk about how writers use punctuation in interesting ways. We're also going to see how writers use speech and thought bubbles to show what characters are saying and thinking. Look closely at this sentence. What do you notice? What do you notice about the punctuation at the end of the sentence? Why are there three dots instead of one? Authors use three dots to show the sentence isn't over. It means it keeps going. Why do you think the author decided to use three dots instead of one at the end of that sentence? Writers use punctuation in interesting ways. In Imogene's Antlers, he used three dots to show that the sentence will keep going and that something surprising is about to happen. Why do you think the author used two or three exclamation points in Doobie Doobie Moo? How do you think the author wants you to read that sentence? In Doobie Doobie Moo, the author used three exclamation points because the writer of the ad is very, very excited about the talent show. Authors sometimes use more than one exclamation point when they want to show that something is extra exciting or surprising. Why do you think the author used the punctuation like this? And Don't Let the Pigeon Drive the Bus, the author used the exclamation point and a question mark because the pigeon is both excited and asking a question at the same time. In all these books, the authors use punctuation in their writing in interesting ways. Next, we'll look at how writers use speech and thought bubbles to show what characters are saying and thinking. What do you notice about the illustrations on this page? Who's saying these words? And how can you tell? Authors use speech bubbles to show what a character is saying. What do you notice about this speech bubble? How is it different from the other bubbles? Why do you think it looks different from the other ones? This is called a thought bubble because it shows what a character is thinking. Thought bubbles are shaped like a cloud. Take a look at these. Can you tell whether these are speech bubbles or thought bubbles? Writers use speech and thought bubbles to show what characters are saying and thinking. Speech bubble. This is what I'm saying. Thought bubble. This is what I'm thinking. Today, for our reading mini lesson, we talked about how writers use punctuation in interesting ways. We also saw how writers use speech and thought bubbles to show what characters are saying and thinking. Have a great day, Tigers.